What's going on, everybody? It's your old pal Scott here, and I'm coming to you live from this beautiful hotel room in Victoria, British Columbia. I'm here for the weekend, just for a really quick getaway, and one of the things I want to do while I'm here is make a video about smartphones versus mirrorless cameras. So camera-wise, like not any of the other things that they do, because obviously cameras are cameras and smartphones are everything. And I think this video will probably also apply to DSLRs if that's what you shoot, but I use mirrorless, so we're going to call it smartphone versus mirrorless. And my own particular smartphone and mirrorless cameras are the Fujifilm X-T30. I've got three lenses with me, the 35 1.4, the 50 to 230 telephoto, and the 18 to 55 kit lens, the f2.8 to 4. And then the smartphone I'm going to be using is this Samsung Galaxy S10. Now, neither of these are the latest and greatest in either category, but they're both still excellent devices and ones that many people still use. Not everybody upgrades at every upgrade cycle. I used to be one of those people. I am not anymore, which has been very freeing both financially, and it just really doesn't matter at this point whether you upgrade every cycle or not. Everything that's come out in the last couple of years is excellent, and I can say that about almost everything technology-wise. It's really hard to find junk these days. You sort of get what you pay for, but you know what I mean. This S10 is rigged out a little bit with some stuff from Smallrig. This is a little collapsible vlogging tripod that also folds out so you can plop it on a desk and record yourself. We've got the Samsung Wave S1 Lite, which is a little shotgun microphone. I've got this dual-sided light here, so it's RGB on one side and CCT on the other. I'll put the name of it down below. I don't remember it right now. Also from Samsung. I'll be using this for the vlogging portion of the comparison, which will be tomorrow. And then on the X-T30, I've got my full Smallrig cage, and this is their new rotating NATO handle. So it's got this little switch on the side, and it actually rotates to any position that you want, which kind of seems like maybe it's not that big of a deal, but honestly, it's great, because if you're shooting down low, it gives you that angle where you can hold it down low, and it's comfortable. When you have a handle that's just stuck in one place, it doesn't really do anything other than stabilize you this way. This way you can shoot it overhead, you can shoot it down below. It's a really great product, and it's super comfortable to hold, and it looks good too. Look at that. My lighting here is atrocious. I need to get some food, so I'm gonna order some food, I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna try to go out and take some nighttime photos and videos here in Victoria. Oops. Up for a run. Dying. All right, so it's day 2, and I just got back from my run. Well, I didn't just get back. I had a shower, and I'm having some coffee here in the room. I did go out last night. I'm sure you guys have seen a little bit of the footage by now. And yeah, one of the drawbacks of the X-T30, which is right over here, X-T30, is that it's not weather sealed. So I did run into an issue shooting with it last night because it started to rain. So yeah, there are some weather sealed options out there, but you know, this is the gear that I have. So if you're looking for something small and compact and weather sealed, it's pretty hard to beat a smartphone. And the Galaxy S10, even though it's a 2 generations old phone, the cameras on it are still excellent. I've never had a phone last as well as that phone has lasted. It'll be 2 years old in January, so in a few weeks. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to give out points. So for nighttime photography, I'm going to give it to the X-T30, obviously big sensor. I'm just going to stick with the kit lens, I think. I think that's a fair comparison. I do have a couple of other lenses here, like I mentioned yesterday, but the kit lens and its capabilities are kind of equivalent to the 3 lenses on the S10. The ultra wide on the S10 is obviously wider than the widest you can get with the 18 to 55, quite a bit wider actually, but I don't think it's a huge hindrance. And the light gathering capabilities of an f2.8 versus the f whatever it is on the much smaller censored Galaxy S10, you know, it's probably reasonably equivalent. So yeah, so nighttime photos, definitely 1 point for the X-T30. Nighttime videos, another point for the X-T30. The nighttime photos of the S10 were very good though, so it was close. The video of the X-T30, much better at night. I think we're going to give 1 point to the S10 for usability in that scenario. So we're going to do photo, video, usability, 1 point for each category. Today we're going to do vlogging and probably go for brunch, so there'll be food photos. That'll be sort of one thing. And then I'm going to try to channel my inner Brendan Vanson today and head out to a nice seascape that I found up in Souk. And we're going to take some photos there, and we're going to do the same thing, usability, photo, and video. So, day 2. Okay, so we're doing a little vlogging. I'm using the internal mics on the X-T30 because I feel like that's fair. I have external mics. I'll use them at some point, but this is just with the internal mics and handheld. Okay, this is the front-facing camera on the S10. Just started raining like crazy. I think if you're going to be doing any vlogging, if you can use the rear camera, you're going to get a way better image out of this S10. Obviously, you only have one camera with a camera, whereas with this S10, I essentially have 4. Well, the weather is conspiring against me at every turn here. I mean, this is a temperate rainforest, and I don't know why I thought it wouldn't be raining in December. So this is the rainy season. Given that the X-T30 is not weather sealed, kind of hesitant to bring it with me here. I have one shot in mind that I really want to get. I'm at East Souk Park, and I don't remember the name of the point. I think it's Clyde Point, maybe? I could be wrong, but there is one shot that I want to get, and I have a feeling that it's just going to be with the Galaxy S10 for weather-related reasons. I'm going to throw the rain cover on my camera bag, and I'm going to suit up, and I'm going to take everything with me, and hopefully I can get the shot that I want, but if not, I'll still get a shot. And yeah, we'll call it a win. Maybe tomorrow will be nicer and I'll get to come back. I don't know if you can hear the rain. It's just getting harder. God. Okay, time to suit up and get wet. This is the current view from under my umbrella. Yeah, I just decided to leave the camera bag in the trunk. it wasn't worth risking my gear. So we're headed down. The ocean's right there, and there's a point that I'm trying to get to. There's a photo that I want to get. So yeah, what a day. I mean, this is kind of the weather you'd expect this time of year. Hang on, around. This is kind of the weather you'd expect this time of year in this part of the world. So yeah, I'm other than jeans, I'm pretty well geared up. I've got rubber hiking boots on, and my umbrella and a big winter jacket. So this is the point, Crikey Point. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's where we're heading. And we're gonna try to get the best shot we can with a phone, knowing that I probably could have got a better shot with the X-T30. But again, with it not being weather sealed, I think that, you know, it sort of leaves you in a lurch, especially in the part of the world that we are currently in. Am I going to fit through here with my umbrella? Wow, this is beautiful, but it is windy, and whoa, my umbrella's going to blow away. Okay, I'm going to put you guys away, and I'm going to continue my perilous hike here. I might put the umbrella away too and throw my hood on, because this umbrella, I'm going to do Mary Poppins in a minute here and get blown into the ocean. Alright, I made it to the top here. I had to throw the winter hat on. It is cold, but I'm up. I guess this is the point. I don't know, but it's up fairly high. There's this cool little area over here that's like this landlocked pool that they want you to keep out of. So I imagine there's some sort of unique wildlife in there, perhaps. I'm going to see if I can safely get a picture off the edge here. So that's it there. I mean, the rain has just started coming down here. Ugh. Anyways, that's the point right there, and there's this cool path that leads down to it, but I'm just gonna stick to the relative safety of the shore. The wind here is wild. This is great though. This is I needed this, to be honest. So let's see where we're at. So quite the trip down to the ocean there, but I'm in quite a ways back from the edge here, Lindsay, in case you're watching. Okay, but yeah, there's no way in this weather I could have brought the X-T30 with me, so kind of an unfair fight. I think we'll definitely give a point here for usability to the S10, but we won't award any other points because the comparison was kind of impossible. Well, it looks like I might be stuck here for a while. There's a tree down on these power lines. Okay, so given as the S10 had pretty much the run of yesterday, got about an hour till checkout, so I'm gonna do some shooting with the X-T30. This is it right now with just internal mics only, because I still think that that's more fair. are my conclusions. You know, ultimately you're going to get a much better image and video out of this Fujifilm X-T30, but the S10 and all other, you know, modern mid to high range smartphones, I mean, they're going to surprise you really when you put them head to head. They're really capable devices. Very, very, very good. You know, if you want, you can rig them both out to do more than what you originally bought them for. And some of the items I showed you guys earlier from Smallrig will definitely help that out. But yeah, weather sealing. It's a big thing here where I live. If you're somewhere dry, it's not that big of a deal. But for me, if this X-T30 was weather sealed, it'd be a no-brainer. It would be an absolute no-brainer. This would be what I had with me all the time. But because that phone is basically waterproof to a certain extent, it's even more robust than something that is weather sealed. So even a weather sealed camera, that weather yesterday, I don't think that I would have brought it with me because it was just too stormy, too wet, too windy, too cold. And for whatever reason, you have a $1,000 phone, you don't treat it like it's a $1,000 device. You have a $1,000 camera, you're a little more precious with it. And I guess that sort of plays out in how much my own production has shifted from mirrorless to mobile. Mirrorless wins like it does, but mobile is just so good now that even with a 2-year-old camera, I wouldn't be upset if that's the only device that I had left to create with. So I don't know, that pretty much sums it up here from Victoria. I'm gonna link all the stuff from Smallrig down below. Go check it out. Thanks again to Smallrig for continually sending me stuff. I really appreciate it, and I genuinely do love their products. They're not paying me or anything, so it's great stuff. Okay, it's a little colder out here than I thought it was gonna be. I'm heading home tonight, so thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Actually, sorry, before I go, just one last video from the Galaxy S10 here, just sort of back to back with the X-T30. This is the main camera on the rear. Easy enough to vlog with, to be honest. And I think the stabilization is something that I didn't really talk about. Obviously the stabilization on the phone is going to be better because the X-T30 has none. But I was using a lens with OIS, but not as good. Anyways, I'm going to go to the museum because I got some time to kill. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.